Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
What's good today?
Just had a couple things to do at the office, shooting home, and waiting for my kid to get home so we can go play some basketball.
How old's is it son or daughter?
I got two sons, one's 15, one's 11. Yeah, my oldest plays baseball. That's what his main focus is. He's right now, he's playing JV basketball for Bishop Grimes. And my other kid likes soccer and lacrosse he's just got into, and likes basketball. We'll see where it goes, you know.
It looks like you've done a little time coaching at basketball camps and things of that nature, correct?
Yeah, I coached and reffed up at the Jim Boeheim's camp a few times.
You're from around here?
Yeah, Cicero. Grew up Cicero, New York.
And did you play basketball yourself?
Yeah, I peaked out in like 8th grade.
It's all right.
And I went to play UIO, which was probably a little bit more fun.
Sure. Yeah, it takes the pressure off, right?
There does. Just go out there and have fun.
That's right. I see you have spent your career in the financial world. Can you just tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so back in 2013, I took a position to be a financial representative at a bigger mutual company. Just helping people out with their financial planning and investments and retirements and insurance. And 3 years ago, back in 2018, I actually started my own practice. So
good for you.
Yeah, it's been an awesome ride.
What's your style of growth?
Just networking and helping people and make sure they know what you do and make sure their friends and family know who they're using and take good care of them, and the business will trickle in. You know what I mean?
Testimonials are powerful.
Absolutely.
And you're right there in North Syracuse, is that correct?
Yeah, North Syracuse, right on Main Street, 453 South Main.
See that you've had some programs given back to inner city youth baseball programs and things of that nature. So walk me through that story, if you would.
Yeah, it was funny because I see all these GoFundMe's for stuff on Facebook, and if it's a good reason to do what that is, if it's a good group and they just need some help. I think I pitched in $25. They were just trying to help rebuild the field. And then I just said, hey, there's got to be more that we could do. There's got to be other things that we could do to help. I was like, we should get gear together, because gear is expensive, and plus the kids grow nonstop. So, at the end of the day, they're always going to need new stuff. So it just turned out to be like, hey, let's, we might get 5 gloves, 5 bats, maybe a couple pairs of cleats. But things blew up, and we had a lot of good partners that helped us, and the community rallied, and we were able to outfit like 200 plus kids with semi-used baseball gear.
I like that you're asking the question, though, right? I like when I hear the story of someone stepping out and going, well, what are you going to do about that? Or why does that happen? Or how do we do something different? When I hear of somebody that's already in motion, it touches my heart. And I'd like to hear the story of the people that are making those differences for other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Okay, so tell me about the winter hat and glove drive.
This actually is Anthony Colangelo, who owns the shop, the barber shop on Erie Boulevard. He came up huge when we just donated a bunch of shoes to, for basketball players in the city. We came up with like 24 pairs, but he came up with like half of them just because of his network, because of his audience and his clients and his customers. And I was sitting in his chair, and he's like, hey, let's do something. And he just said, what about hats and gloves? And I said, yeah, that's easy, right? So let's do it. And then, Mook and I were talking. So, some of his kids got some sneakers, so he wanted to get involved. He's the dean up at OnTech, up on Tip Hill. So, all of us came together, and the guy, Mike Hanley at the Pastimes, he was like, I'll put a box out, we'll get it going. So everyone's on board to help. It's just a little bit, and hopefully it goes a long way,
Yeah, and where are you now in terms of, I think you said you had a January 1st cutoff, is that correct?
Yeah, we want to drop off the stuff to the United Way at like January 3rd, Monday.
Okay. Yeah, so that's cool. I actually I saw United Way on your flyer on LinkedIn. So I was going to ask you whether that was a sponsor or whether that was how the vehicle you were utilizing. So tell me a little bit about United Way's interaction.
Part of the thing was, when we got all that baseball gear, we kind of knew who it was going to, but we also didn't know, where it would go if they're all set, so who better than somebody like the United Way that can just take our donations and make sure they get in the right hands.
I like it. What else do you need in the way of support for the winter hat and glove drive? I mean, logistics wise, do you need you need people actually helping you deliver the stuff to United Way? Do you need help getting some boxes for housing? How can we be of assistance?
I think the biggest thing is it's kind of word of mouth and just getting the different gloves and sizes and hats, and if people want to buy scarves, a bunch of people gave blankets too, which was awesome. So I don't think getting the stuff to the United Way will be a big deal.
Right.
I think getting the stuff in is huge, and if you're out there swiping that credit card all over town buying Christmas presents anyways, what's $8 to $10 on a hat and pair of gloves?
Yeah, I like it.
Everybody wants to help out, but everyone's really busy and wrapped up in their lives. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
So when they see something good and it doesn't take them a lot of time or effort, they're down.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just need that visibility to it. Their heads are down. It's almost the end of the year. They got goals, and as with your own organization, I'm sure just looking at the metrics of everything, and it's easy to look past the simple things that probably punctuate the good things in our lives, which is helping other human beings. So I'm really glad you're doing this, and it's a pleasure to meet you and to know that there's some good human beings out there in the CNY area that are doing good things for everyone that makes up our community. Yeah, appreciate your time.
The biggest thing too is just like if there's a way that you can give back just a little, even buying those little tickets at Wegmans to buy a dinner to help a family, that goes a long way. So anything you could do is a couple cents here, a couple cents there, just helping people.
Matt, I really appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you taking the time, and look forward to interacting with you in the future, my friend.
Yeah, man. Have a great holiday. Thanks for having me.
All right. Be good.
Bye, brother.
Bye-bye.